Happy New Year to all of our KaiNexus friends.
Banner, that kazoo is pitiful.
You know what? Let's just get on with the video, okay? This is KaiNexus product expert Matt Banna with my esteemed co-host, KaiNexus Customer Enablement Manager, Ryan Rippey, here to pop some champagne and celebrate the new year with our latest release. Now, I know we keep saying this, but we have another huge release update coming up.
That's right, Banna. 33 new improvements have been added to KaiNexus this round with some pretty big changes. So let's be sure to pay attention because there's going to be a quiz at the end. Remember, if you have any questions about any of these features, please reach out to your customer experience team representative.
Thanks, Ryan. Now, introducing the biggest feature you didn't know you need. Coming in hot is attribute reporting. Filter down to see how your strategic initiatives are lining up, see what categories of improvements are having the most impact, or see if the ideas that are high impact really are making a high impact. Now, let's jump over to our dashboard, our strategic initiative board here. You can add these new reports to a board as well to help create high-level executive boards to track these across any location or even the entire organization. Now, if we jump down to this card here, we'll see we have another small improvement in the chart section. If you have a lot of data on a run chart and you want to hone in on a specific area to see more detail, you can easily zoom in on run charts by clicking and dragging over the area you want to see.
Sound effect is not included, by the way.
Then you can hit the undo zoom button to take you right back out to your full chart view. Now, if we check out the edit board menu in our huddle board, so let's jump over to our huddle board here. If we head over to our ellipses and we check out the edit board menu, you'll see we have a brand new option, show filter location. Turning this option on gives a pop-out navigation bar similar to the one seen in the users or report section. So if we save this here, we'll see this pop up right on the left-hand side of the screen. This allows for boards to be filtered by a specific location. You can click around and see all the ideas in this huddle board change. This will be very useful when comparing huddle boards or strategies in different locations. Now, instead of having to create a new board for every location, just add filter by location and check on any spot in the organization. Now, lastly, we also have a change to our filters on these cards. Opening up the filter menu gives you a completely new experience. Instead of giving every possible filtering option, you can now type and search to find the options that you want. Additionally, we have added new logic possibilities, so you can now directly filter your card to exclude certain items.
Awesome, thanks, Matt. I hope you saved me a couple of good improvements to go over. First, let's go ahead and jump over to our storage org, the famous example we use. So I like to talk about custom layout updates. This is what, volume 3 or 4 on this feature?
It's gotta be.
We are about 99% of the way there in getting your A3s to look like A3s in KaiNexus. So I'm gonna go ahead and expand this out. You'll notice that we have a more simpler header experience now. This is a more accurate A3 model, including some charts and images. Of course, we can add in a 5 whys ad hoc feel if necessary. Just in terms of some of the other features that are small but behind the scenes, you'll see that we have the template type. We've hidden the logo. We've hidden the ID number. These cards can now include a minimum or maximum height. And you can also add a tooltip to some of these summary fields. So if I hover over background here, that's right, we're making sure you're paying attention in this video. So next thing I want to point out here on this storage org example is similar improvements everywhere. So you'll notice up here in the left-hand portion of the screen next to the like, acknowledge, and bookmark option, there's now this little magnifying glass that you would usually see either on the search or when creating a new improvement or project. This is going to allow you to compare titles to see if there are any similar improvements in the organization. So it's one more way that KaiNexus can help eliminate duplicating work. All right, Ben, I'm really pumped for this next feature, location moving into the team area on the submit screen. This is a small but really big change. I know internally we're pumped about this. Customers, I don't even think they're going to realize how nice it's going to be for their workflow. You can change the originating location as well as the responsible location of an item on the submit screen. Okay, this is awesome. So let's go ahead and create a improvement example here. Let's see, I'll get real creative for this one.
Brilliant idea.
Yes.
Brilliant idea.
Those are the only kind I have,
Now,
Banna.
all ideas are good ideas, but that one especially is a great idea.
Thank you, Banna. So let's take a look here at the team section. You'll notice we have we can make a responsible person for this. Let's say Greg's going to work on this and have this done by the end of the month. Now, as I scroll down, we have the originating location as well as a responsible location showing up now. So sometimes if you live in multiple locations and you try and submit this, you'll get that screen that says, hey, which location does this belong to? You can get one step ahead of that by eliminating those extra clicks and finding out what those are going to be from this submit screen. So when I create this, another nice feature is we can go directly into that improvement. And sometimes people would play hide and seek with trying to find that locations section underneath the ellipses. You can now just come in here and edit the originating location or the responsible location within the project improvement or task. This is going to be big for top-down workflow for sure. I'm really excited about it, Banna. I don't know where you went. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last feature that I want to highlight here. This is something that customers have been requesting for a very long time. We're really excited to show you guys this. Images and files can now be added to Freestyle cards. Let's take a look.
Can you say that one more time, just for effect?
So in case anyone doesn't understand, images and files can now be added to Freestyle cards. This is game changing, all right? Previously, images had to be hosted somewhere on the internet in order to be put in a Freestyle card. It was a huge mess. You had to get tech involved. Now both local files and images can be dragged and dropped. Let's take a look at our board. We have a Freestyle board. Look at that. I love you too, Banna. We got a picture in here of our whole team that's been added. If we hit the ellipses to edit this card, you'll notice that we have our file section, so that's still that same drag and drop functionality. We can add a Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel doc. If you have some standard work PDFs that you want to put in here to be able to go off of, maybe add your company logo, whatever that may be, you can now add these files here on a Freestyle card. So we can't wait to see the creative ideas that you guys are going to come up with this new edition. Super exciting.
Now, new content about improvement is added daily to our KaiNexus improvement blog at blog.kainexus.com. And after you're done perusing that, jump over to the customer blog at blog.kainexus.com/customer to learn the latest on KaiNexus. Now, visit our support site if you need help at support.kainexus.com, and check out our webinar section at kainexus.com/webinars with the upcoming webinar titled How to Use A3 Thinking in Everyday Life, hosted by former Toyota Lean practitioner Jess Orr on February 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Lastly, listen to our continuous improvement blog on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Now, this has been Matt Banna and Ryan Rippey with KaiNexus. Happy New Year and...
Oh my God.
Read the script.
No. Try again.
Happy New Year and keep improving, everybody.